Well, today is kind of rocking. I gotta say, it's a pretty gorgeous day out here, but it's pretty cold. So we have to go in. So, I want to talk a little bit today about playing mind games with oneself. Because I found out on the weekend that they finally reopened my, pardon me, my favorite hill for doing hill sprints on. And it's been under construction for months now. And they finally opened it, and the hill survived. They didn't tear it out. I was so afraid they were going to tear it out when they put the seawall under construction, but it survived. So I was all excited. Today's a cardio day. I can't wait to get out there and do my hill sprints. And I got all my workout gear put in a pile last night, like I always do. And I got all geared up this morning, and I got out there, and I have to run for about 9 minutes to get to the hill. Because the hill's just a ways down the hill, the path. But so anyway, so I'm running on my warm-up run, getting there, and I realized that when I saw it was open, it was a weekend, and now it's a weekday. So I was concerned that they might have slapped the fence back up so they could continue sodding and putting, you know, the new sod and stuff around the path where all the construction was and tore up all the grass. And I thought maybe they might have closed it again because it's a weekday, and they might want to work on it some more. So as I was running, I thought, oh, I hope they aren't going to have it blocked off again, because I don't feel like going for a regular run. I just feel like going for and doing hill sprints. I don't feel like running. And then I realized I'm telling myself I don't feel like running. I'm already out there. I'm already running. I'm running. So what do you mean I don't feel like running? But I was so psyched up about doing hill sprints that I was really quite hopeful to be able to do it. But the thought of actually having to put in 40 minutes worth of solid running instead of doing hill sprints was just like, no, I don't really want to do that. So I found that really interesting observation in myself, because I had myself so psyched up that anything else would have been a disappointment. So I wanted to kind of elaborate on that a bit more in when I'm going for my workouts. Like if I'm going to go, I'm going to do weightlifting here at home, or I'm going to go for a run, or I'm going to actually go to the gym. I always put out whatever workout gear I need for whatever I'm planning the next day out the night before. If I'm going to the gym, I make sure my MP3 player is charged and it's out and it's ready and my gym bag's ready to go. If I'm weightlifting here at home, then I make sure my equipment is set out the way it needs to be. If I'm going to go for a run, I put my running clothes out, my running shoes, and I usually put them in my way between sort of my bed in my bedroom on the floor and the washroom. So if I have to get up even in the middle of the night to go to the washroom, I have to step over my workout clothes. You know, and in the morning, there they are, right there in my way. And I do that because it's one of those things where it prevents me from having an argument with myself about whether or not I'm actually going to work out or what I'm doing that day. And it helps me psych myself up and get myself really excited for whatever that day's workout is. So I've begun thinking about it the day before, you know, the evening before, and I've firmly wrapped my head around the fact that I'm going running, to the gym, weightlifting, whatever I'm doing that day. I am wrapping my head around that fact, and that's going to happen. So, you know, it's just you play mind games with yourself, but it makes it a no-brainer when you wake up in the morning, and that's that. You know, I mean, if your workouts are in the evening, then put them in a place where they're going to be in your way when you get home from work, or whatever. You know, put them in your car if you're going straight from work. Hang them on your wall on your cubicle at work if you have to, but get them in your way and decide for yourself. You know, the day before, that's what I'm doing tomorrow, and I'm going to prepare for it. So you're kind of halfway there already. You know, so I wanted to elaborate a little bit on that, because that is one of the things. I don't do a lot of sort of trickery with myself anymore because I don't need to. I'm sort of intrinsically motivated now, but that is one of the habits I've gotten into over the years, since I did used to have to resort to trickery to get myself out there. This is one of the habits I've gotten into, and it still works really, really well. My head is firmly in that headspace that tomorrow that's what I'm doing, and there's all my stuff in my way, so I better do it to get it out of my way. You know, so it's a trick you can use too. It just got me thinking about that when I got halfway down the seawall at a running pace and thought to myself, I don't want to run. I don't want to go running. I want to do hill sprints. Your mind is a very, very, very strong thing, and you can make it work for you instead of making it work against you if you really, you know, if you really put your mind to something and put the physical things in your way to make your mind stay there. You know? So that's kind of it today. Just a little ranting and raving about that. And I hope that's something that you can use for your own workouts. And I gotta get rocking because I'm still working on the book. So we'll see you again soon. Take care.